What's going on, everyone? Boss here again. This time we're here for Mushoku Tensei, Season 2, Episode 16. Um, Last episode we had a episode for our focus on Nanahoshi. You know, she's kind of been around, but last episode we got focused on her and seeing, her plight because she's been doing all this research and work for the past 2 years in order to, you know, improve the chances of her going home. And then she got a pretty big failure at an important test, and she kind of snapped, and she was like very depressed, and it seemed really bad. But Rudius was able to work with his friends and kind of get her back in the flow, and then they all started working together, which is a good thing to have, and they made big progress. So it looked like she's back and ready to continue her work. And now I guess she'll have support if she needs it. I don't know if she's gonna be asking for it all the time, but it's there because she seems to get closer, especially at the end. They had a nice party and she seemed to be really open up with them. Because I know she doesn't like being here and she wants to go back home, but maybe it'd be a little bit better for her now. Because her situation is the opposite of Rudy's, where Rudy's is, he doesn't want to go back. He likes it here way better. So we'll see how she continues to do her thing and how long it takes her to actually go back home and the steps that she has to go through to do that. So without further ado, let's jump into this episode. Oh, yeah, also last episode, Ruger came and his sisters came. Long-awaited reunion. Also, of your adventures. Yes, what's she been up to? Southern jungles. Ginger, oh, the night. Where's she? Oh, Zenoba. Roxy too? Aisha's the one that likes him. He laugh, it's funny. Oh, where's Eris? Oh, you don't know. You don't know what she meant. Oh, he said maybe you misunderstood her. Yeah, he's like, yo, I got Sylphie. I ain't worried about her right now. He said, nah, I'll let you live your happy marriage life. I'll be back. You're gonna keep calling, talk things out. Alright. It's been a while since anybody mentioned Ares, right? We haven't seen Ares in the whole 3 years, right? Yeah. Oh, now you got kids. You hear sounds, you gotta figure out what's going on. Oh. Oh. Never mind. What's up? What's the relationship? Spared. So what? Oh yeah, they've been alive a long time. Yo, look at his arm, yo, Ruger. Oh yeah? Yeah, she's like, I wanna go. Oh yeah, she remembers that. Dang, she's like, yo, womanizer. Ruger, take it easy. Hope nothing happens to you. That's what you gotta say when you watch the show. See the two different personalities. Money. Hey. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She said, huh? Ah. No. She does not like you. Ah, we'll take anyone. Can't send kids who won't listen. You're a kid too. I said Rudy's not mad, at least. She's like, I don't want to go to school. I want to be a maid. That's wild. Ah. She's almost like she is Fitz. Oh, married life. Perfect score. Genius. Oh, she didn't score that high. Just a little bit before average. Okay, that's not bad, you know. And she said, I don't want to live here. Dang. Dang. There's a lot to unpack in this. Dang. That's sad. Dang. That was a heavy scene. Okay, new school drip. Just one word answers. Oh, why? Okay, a month passed. What's the present? I'm worried. Oh, that's troubling. Why you gotta open at home? Yeah? Got escorted to the student council office? Oh man, these girls done stirred up. Uh-oh. Yo. Why he in trouble for this though? If they know that he was just given. Yo, it's so dramatic. Were they act? Oh, were they acting on your orders? He said, "I just got married. I'm not that desperate." Yeah. Oh yeah, passionate nights with Sophie. Good that he didn't walk out with that. Cause I was like, well, if he was like, I'm gonna return it myself. Wow, she didn't want to ask him. There's your cousin too. Yeah, what's wrong with them? Nothing in their right mind, bro, would compel them to do that. Yo, don't beat up his sister. Oh yeah, I like better with some fighting. I want a charming girl fake. Gonna get a Norn. Skipping class? Ooh. Is that like going through a lot? Alright, so that was another episode of Mushoku Tensei. We have, fitting to life with Rudy's two little sisters. We had Richard for a little bit. He left. He didn't get to stick around for a couple episodes. We had him for a whole season. Well, basically, half a season, half the first season. So yeah, but we caught up a little bit, and he's like, "Yeah, where's Aries?" And he was just like, about that." But they talked about it a little bit. Maybe to help when eventually, I assume he eventually is going to meet Aries, right? And that's going to be a whole thing, whole situation. But Richard was like, "Hey, when you see her, keep calm and listen to what she has to say. She's not good with words." And then Richard was like, "If I meet her, then I'll see what's going on with her." So we have that to look out for in the future. On that impending awkward situation, especially if they meet up with Sophie's around too. But we'll see how that all plays out. But yeah, we got his sisters. We see Aisha. She's more loving to Rudius and listens to him and expresses with him, and And then Norn is like, "Nah, he hit my dad." And then who's this old new lady he's with? I guess she doesn't remember Sophie, but Aisha remembers Sophie. Uh, Even though Norn is older, right? Slightly, because Aisha calls her Norn. But yeah, so she doesn't really like Rudius as we saw before. But I guess the past 3 years since then too, she hasn't changed much. We saw that they took the exam to go to the university, but Aisha didn't want to. She got a perfect score, so she's like, "Nah, I don't need school anymore. I just want to be a maid." So that's what she's gonna do. And Norn is joining school. She wanted to live in the dorms to get away from Rudius, and probably Aisha too, because they seem like they argue a lot. So, but it seems like her experience in school is not going well. She hasn't made any friends, and yeah, she seemed like she skipped class at the end. So we'll see how we get through the situation. Because Rudy's is like, "All right, I'll play it. Play it slowly. Get to know her and see where that goes. Hopefully, he can get through there and they can get closer as siblings. Like you said before, just because you're family don't mean you're automatically going to be close. I know I have a lot of family members that I've never met, and if I suddenly meet them, I'm not going to be crazy close to them. But hey, so yeah, that was an interesting episode, and the whole speaking of interesting, Prussia and Linnea doing interesting things, trying to make Rudius happy because he was a little sad about the sister stole panties. Of course, the debauchery is always around somewhere. There's debauchery, but he talked to them, and hopefully they don't bother because they also trying to get at Norn. Hopefully, they don't bother her either. So we'll see if anything happens with that. And then there's also a scene that it was brief. Body and Rudyard, they have a history, hundreds of years of history probably. I don't know. He said Rudyard already left already, but if there's another encounter in a different situation, how would that go? I'm curious to see. But yeah, good episode, and we'll see what we can do for, I guess, Norn. I want to be focusing on Norn. And seeing if we can, maybe we gotta work some things out with Aisha as well, maybe, right? Because she knows that she's Rudy's half and Norn's half sister, and she seems to be like she kind of takes that out on her because she talks down to Norn, even though she's an older sister. But and they fight a lot, so we'll see if that is something they can do about that as well. Yeah, family dynamics, huh? Interesting. Family just got married and now you got kids around. A lot to work through. So we'll see how it all plays out. So until then.